Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. How are you? Hello, hello, hello.
We're back after yet another hiatus.
Just a couple of weeks. All right, like 3.
And for the record, I was thinking about this earlier today.
Yeah.
Well, I was taking my pre-transitional nap. Because I have to lay down for 20 minutes before I get in drag.
Not to sleep, just to lay, just to relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and sometimes I do fall asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
How can you only fall asleep for 20 minutes?
I don't know.
You know, Donald does that
trained.
too. I don't understand how people
trained.
can do that.
But I have to. Whenever I go in drag, 20 minutes, I've got to lay down and...
get yourself in.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't... and if I don't, then I don't... Yeah.
Got it.
Anyway, so I was laying down for my 20-minute transitional nap.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about it. I have not seen or talked to you in person in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks, yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
People don't believe that.
Now I'm saying we could do our entire relationship via text.
Well,
which we pretty much
we do our entire relationship.
Except for Thursdays.
Except for Thursdays. Yeah. So I think, I've not,
I know Jay sees more of you than I do.
Because I was thinking I saw you, but I have not seen you.
No.
And I have not seen Jay either. Well, he was out traveling the world.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons why, well...
With his boyfriend who is dead to me.
Uh-oh. He's dead to you. Why is he dead to you?
Well...
oh, shit.
Let me tell you. Jay's boyfriend is dead to me because I requested his friendship on Facebook.
On the Facebook.
Okay, which first off, I don't do that very often.
Correct.
Like as in next to never. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like ever. This is twofold. So I hope he's listening to this, which I know he watches this, so
totally.
I know he is. So first off, I friended him both my personalities. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Both my boy and my girl. And you know that I do not friend people on my boy one.
That's right.
That is, I do.
Super duper private.
Yes. And that's like a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
Even Dustin, Dustin who does They Said, he had sent me a message and he's like, so we've been friends for this amount of time and we've done this and blah, 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 and you're friends with my mom and my dad and, I just wanted to take a chance and I'm hoping that we can be friends, but I totally get that, if you don't want to and. So I sent back a message and I'm like, who is this? And, it's a joke and then I friended him. But going back to Jay's boyfriend who's dead to me, so I did that, the two
Send him
things.
a friend request, yeah.
And then I waited and he did not respond. And then after like a week or so, I sent him a message saying, because I thought maybe he doesn't know my boy one.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent him a message and I go, hey, by the way, this is Ophelia, but this is my, my boy page, which is private, and I don't do this one for everyone. No response, no nothing. So, I didn't.
And when did you send this?
Months ago.
Months ago. Oh, so he has no excuse. It wasn't why they were in Portugal.
No, it was months ago. So I axed that off. I'm like,
fuck that.
Yes. I've revoked.
This bitch. Oh, Troy, you're in the dog house.
Who?
Dog house, right? Who? I don't even remember his name. Mm-hmm. No, Jay's other half.
Mm-hmm. Just wait till he fucks up next time and Jay all calls me crying upset. I'll be like, oh, dump the fucker.
Well, we are expecting a little bit.
He had an ally, but now he don't.
Now we don't. We might be expecting a visit from him around Thanksgiving time. So
no, we ain't expecting nothing.
I was going to say you could give him a piece of your mind.
Because he might be visiting with the curate.
Oh, man. Speaking of security, they needed it this weekend at the Hole. Whew.
Why? Was there a fight?
There was just a hot mess happening at the Hole. And poor Jay was not there to save everybody.
Like a fight or?
No, just some...
Oh, do tell me.
Some very interesting people thinking they were going to take it upon themselves to do the ice bucket challenge. With margarita bats.
Well, that's just alcohol abuse.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
So what happened? Did they kick him out? Was there alcohol being thrown?
Well,
Was Sean one of the people that was involved?
You know, when the cat's away, the mice will play. And so they did. And
I just had this conversation with Sean not too terribly long ago. I'm like, Sean, you're getting kind of comfortable. And being in a comfortable position is never a safe position.
So well stated.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Speaking of the whole, Sean, cutie bartender Sean.
I just saw that today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did a invite thing.
You really did need me around because I've known for.
Well, I just saw I just got the invite from him on the Facebook thing today.
Yeah, so he's leaving. Yeah.
For some reason, I remember him talking about doing this like 2 years ago, and maybe it never happened.
Well, well, it did happen. When he got more into school and stuff.
Right.
And
he's a teacher, right? Or a professor?
He's no, he was. He used to be a Catholic school teacher.
Okay.
And now he's not. Now he's been in school for some, I want to say engineering. Maybe it's architectural engineering. I don't know what it is.
Got it.
But he already has a job on the East Coast once he's done with school.
Okay.
And so he has like 6 months more of school, and he's got to work on this thesis, which is huge. I mean, it's like a major undertaking for his thing. So he decided, because Sean gives 100% of whatever he does, except for pillows.
Right, seriously.
Not in his home decorating. But he he's like, I need to spend the 6 months to get my thesis done. I'm so not ready for photos. My hair is too like.
Her hair.
This better be above the table, by the way, bitch.
Just saying.
So what was I saying?
She's not sure. Oh, Sean. He's leaving.
Yes. So the last weekend, or not Halloween weekend, the weekend before that. No, it is Halloween weekend, isn't it?
Yep. The 27th?
But Halloween weekend is the 31st. So it's the weekend before.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Well, it's because the 31st, isn't that a Thursday?
No, because, okay, look, hold on.
Go to your new fabulous calendar on your new fabulous iPad.
I will, thank you. I don't know how to do this, though. Let's do month. All right, so he's doing it on the 24th, 25th. No, he's doing, 24th, 25th. No, he's doing the 25th, 26th, and 27th, which is Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Right. The 27th, I remembered, was the one, his very last day.
Right, which is Monday.
Right, and Wet and Wild.
Right.
Dirt.
And so that day, I'm not going to be able to go on that Sunday because the girls, the House of Monet.
The
daughters and Christina, the mother, and our various children's underneath, us.
Got it.
We have all decided to go to Not Scary Farm.
Oh, shit.
As a group. So I think there's I think there's 10 of us drag queens that are all going to Knott's Berry Farm.
That ought to be awesome.
Or scary.
Are the queens going, or are
No, we are not going.
Are their brothers going?
Yeah, I don't. Originally I thought it was just we were going, but I have read texts and stuff that they're like,
they expect costumes.
It is nighttime. It is Halloween. I'm like, girls, come on. There are rides up in there.
I don't want to be.
What are we going to be like? Are we going to be holding onto our wigs as we're on a fucking roller coaster? Like, and Christine's like, we can tie scarves around. I'm like, no.
Oh, Jesus.
So, needless to say, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm not going to be there for that Sunday. That Sunday is going to be a blowout.
Yeah. It will be. Because everybody loves Sean.
Right.
Super duper hot, super duper sweet, and he is a Nicky Award winning bartender.
He's a Nicky Award winning bartender.
Which he loves to tell everybody.
I know. And I don't know if I should say this, you know, because he's been single for a year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, you know, people have been trying to get up all in his business.
Of course.
You know. And I think that people think that that's like his last, you know, could be their last chance to get up in his business. Two things. One, he's not leaving San Diego for another 6 months, and then he's moving to Rhode Island in 6 months. Two, he has the cutest, adorable boyfriend that he's had for like about 4 months now.
Yes, he does. And I know his boyfriend very well.
Isn't he a sweetie?
Brian.
Oh,
Yes.
so sweet.
Brian has been a very, very good friend of mine for about 10 years.
Well, he is sweet.
And Brian, not only is he sweet, he is super duper smart. He is a psychiatrist.
Really?
He's a shrink. He's a head shrinker. I think he's a psychiatrist.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so no one's going to get lucky on that Sunday night with Sean before he leaves. That's the bottom line.
Unless, of course, somebody leaves drunk and takes an Uber home. And
Now, speaking of drunk, on Monday night, which is the, you know, Wet and Wild, Norma's supposed to be the Wet and Wild, and that's how I met Sean.
Right.
Sean used to come down as a patron, and he entered the Wet Underwear contest. And when he used to first come down, he was a chronic enter. Like he, you know, and finally, you know, they hired him at the bar because they're like, dude,
you've got to stop winning the contest.
we could just, you know, we could pay you in other ways. So, so basically that night, he is going to be my only contestant.
Got it. Well, he has some of the best cum gutters in San Diego. That boy's torso is insane.
So he's going to be in underwear. We have, I've been working on some people that are going to come down, like little blast from his path. It's basically going to turn into a roast Sean in his underwear.
That's cute.
So people are going to come down and share stories, and it's going to be a night all about Sean.
Oh,
and
that's awesome. That's awesome.
it's going to end with him in the shower, and, and yeah.
We love us some Sean.
It should be really fun. It should be a good weekend. Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah. So,
What have you been doing? What have you been up to the past 3 weeks? Anything super
well, I
amazing?
know you're going to be
exciting?
shocked when I tell you that I did go to the river.
Well, you know. I was expecting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of more interested in...
And my car broke down in Yuma.
Oops, shit. Yuma.
In
Wow.
Yuma, at the gas station in Yuma.
Well, there are plenty of, is it Air Force boys or Army boys?
There
around
are.
Yuma?
There's a Marine base.
Oh, and a Marine base, yes.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you could have been occupied, I'm sure.
Well, I went out to, you know, but basically we had the car towed to the, you know, to the Chevy dealer, which was which was really disturbing to me because, you know, like I was like, I can find someone cheaper to fix it. I know what the problem is. Like when it happened, I'm like, oh, this is, you know.
Right.
And so I was like, if I just had like, you know, a mechanic or Craigslist,
Craigslist.
I could have found
You didn't
someone.
have your little iPad?
No, I didn't have anything with me. I was like, you know, I could just get them to, you know, I know what, you know. And, you know, like here I have, you know, hookups to get parts for, you know, a cost and,
Right.
you know. So there I had to pay full price, and that
we
really
know
hurt
how
my
you
Jewish
do
heart.
like
You know what I'm
that.
saying? But I will tell you that the first time I talked to the mechanic on the phone of the service person, I could tell within the first couple of minutes, this probably doesn't happen to you because you have a more masculine voice, but I could tell in the first couple of minutes that he was not going to. Is Jay laughing at the
Yes.
masculine voice?
This bitch over here.
Well, well, I'm saying comparison-wise, your voice is probably a little more masculine than mine. Wouldn't you say that, Jay? Is that a fair assessment?
Marginally, yes.
Okay, it still is.
This is why he doesn't get one of the new microphones that we have.
I think we should start miking him up. So,
No.
see, yeah, because I know him well enough. You put a mic on him and he's like,
Right.
"Oops." Yeah. It's called reverse psychology. So totally we should mic the bitch up. So I could tell that he was like, oh, it's a gay boy. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, you know, he's like, oh, that sounds like it could be your transmission. I'm like, no. Let me tell you what it is. It's one of two things, and one of two things only is what it is. It is either the transmission cable or it's the linkage to the transmission. So what you need to do, let me tell you how to fix the problem.
What you need to do
is you need to undo the console, which I already emptied out for you because I knew you had to do it, and you just need to get that replaced. And then he's all, oh, hi, handsome boy. Woo woo. I'm an innocent woman. You didn't ring the bell yet, though, did you? No. All right.
3 minutes.
All right, I'm going to patiently wait. So, yeah, that was... So he was not amused with my... With my abilities to know what the hell's going on.
Well, you do surprise us often.
And other than that, what have I been doing? I've been out a couple of times, of course, you know me.
Have you done any sewing?
I have not. I've done a little bit of sewing, not very much. I'm getting ready to. I'm actually working on a dress now because I'm working on 2 dresses because Lips' anniversary party is coming up.
I got that invite today as well.
Yes.
From Paris.
Yes. So I'm going, you know, so we have that. It's a week-long celebration. So the 19th, which is a big anniversary party. I think that's
Right,
the
no,
19th.
that's what I was going to say. Is that like a Monday or?
Yeah, no, it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday, okay.
So the week of the, so it goes from the 13th to the 19th.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the 14th through the 19th.
And how many years is it?
15 or something?
I think it is 15. Yes, I think it is 15.
I think it is 15. So on the 19th, you know, it's going to be a big party, and then all of the girls are going to be there. And
past and present, or just present?
I think present.
Okay.
And then there's some girls coming in from out of town, you know, from some of the other Lips.
And the main one, which is in New York,
Yvonne. She'll be here.
She'll be there.
Yeah. So everyone will be here, and it'll be a huge party. And
maybe they should be on the show.
Who?
I don't know. Someone.
Well, we can ask them. So yeah. So yeah. So that'll be fun. The whole week there's stuff going on.
Got it.
So that'll be fun.
Fabulous.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know either. Do we want to?
And it's Rich's anniversary party this month too.
Right. They just had their party this past weekend, correct?
On Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, because I didn't make it.
And they had Dev or Deve or Diva or something.
And it was also Uptown Tavern's anniversary party last night.
Good Lord. Well, and it was Gossip Girl's
It was 2
party
years.
recently.
Yes.
2
weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
See all the things we miss when you decide that you need to go to Iceland or Reykjavik or whatever.
I made it to Gossip Girls. I made it to Uptown Taverns.
I did not make it.
I did not make it to Rich's.
I did not make it to Rich's either. I literally have not been going out very much at all.
Why?
I don't know. I've just been, I've started dating someone, and it's still in the new stages. We're still in.
So when you start dating, you can't go out anymore?
No, it's not that. It's just that time that I would spend going out, I usually kind of revert that to spending time with him and getting.
So why don't you take him with you?
Because I like spending time with him outside of the bars, doing other things that are fun. We've, gone hiking, and we've gone down to the headquarters, which I
do love the headquarters.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah, I have ventured outside of the neighborhood.
Is he a neighborhood boy?
He lives in University Heights. He lives closer to you than he lives to me. We went to the water park, the new water park down there, which is kind of cool.
Right. I've driven by it. I haven't went. I don't have the appropriate one piece for all those children.
One of the things that we have done is kind of traveled around and experienced some of the new restaurants that are opening. Mind you, most of them are all opening in the East Village. There are like 9 or 10 new restaurants that have opened in the East Village.
There are huge a number.
Oh my God. And they are huge restaurants.
Yeah.
They're massive restaurants.
I know. I hope they survive.
So that's what we've been doing.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah.
My friends Joe and Alex. You know them.
Probably.
Probably if you saw them.
Yes.
We, whenever we get together for dinner, we try to get together for dinner like once or twice a week. We always go to somewhere new.
Oh, yeah.
We very rarely repeat.
Well, you got a shit ton of places in East Village.
Very fun. That's very fun to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, I haven't been to any places that I need to mention.
Yeah, no,
Their
I haven't
fabulosity
either. I did go to Folsom while we were on
Yes, I
hiatus.
watched a little bit of you on Facebook.
Yeah, so that was fun. It was my 10-year anniversary in Folsom.
It was.
I hadn't been to
Had you started dating this guy before or after Folsom?
before.
Did he go with you?
No, he did not.
So you had to be good while you were up there.
Yes, I was very good.
Now, have you guys gotten to this point, because I was just talking with someone not too terribly long ago about, just starting to date someone. Now, when you first started to date, is it still acceptable for other outside nookie to go around, or is that unacceptable until you have a conversation that it's unacceptable?
That we are going to be exclusive.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know how you are about monogamy.
Correct, yes. So here's how it is with us. We have not yet had the exclusivity conversation yet.
So you both can do your thing.
So it is absolutely acceptable for that to happen. However, I am a little bit more old-fashioned in my dating.
Right.
When I am interested or spending my time getting to know someone, I am focused on that person, and I do not engage or participate in other extracurriculars by choice.
So let's say
by choice.
So let's say I get that, and that's very, very admirable. And I think that their pheromones or hormones just naturally do that. But since it's not, thank God this was just
Jay doesn't
here
care.
going
Right. He's like, ooh, break.
Shit. I missed that. So if he was to do something, then you would be okay with that, or would that be a red flag for you?
No, I would absolutely be okay with it. Because we have not had the talk yet.
But that wouldn't be a red flag for you?
No.
See, that would be a red flag for me. Not that I would go I would judge it and be like, oh no, this isn't gonna work out. But that would be a red flag. I'd be like, oh, so we're just starting to, do our thing, and you are already, dipping in the pool over here.
Right.
Does that mean you're gonna be dipping in the pool in a year?
I can understand that. I can see that. I just think that because I'm the one that makes the choice to not pursue other interests while I am interested in someone, I don't need for him to live by my rules. Yet. Once we have that conversation that we are going to be boyfriends, that's when I have the monogamy, exclusivity discussion, and he is fully aware that that is what I expect, and that's the type of relationship I am looking for. He has expressed that he is as well.
Now, how does he know that? Because he has known you, or?
Yeah, well, we've talked about it. We've certainly talked about it.
All right, just checking.
Yeah. So.
All right.
We should take a break, yeah?
Oh, I don't care.
If anybody has
talking about monogamy now.
If anybody has noticed how fabulously colorful we looked, it's because we have new lights.
New lighting. And we have new microphones.
And we have new microphones. Next up, new camera.
So maybe we won't be so
ratchet. What's up, 5 years ago? But we do want to say...
First off, I have never been ratchet, and I have never been 5 years ago, okay? But speaking of 5 years ago, we're going to go on a break. But remind me when we come back, I'm going to tell you what I did 2 weeks ago, and you're going to be like, what?
Oh, I can't wait now.
Oh, Lord, I just now thought of it when you said wretched, because it was wretched.
Oh, God.
No, I did not eat chocolate starfish.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. And we're back. We had a very nice visit from...
I was falling asleep while Jay was counting.
We had a very nice visit from Glitz Glam, who's going to have some news coming up about...
Who's all married to my boyfriend.
Yeah, that's true. She was telling us about some news about some interesting fun events that are going to be happening. That are going to be leather and play related.
With a little other gossip thrown in.
Oh, do you want to say?
About what?
I don't know, about the gossip.
No, she said I couldn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other gossip.
What other gossip?
I don't know.
I'm not one to talk about gossip. What would you possibly be wanting to gossip about?
Well, you know, if you were trying to go have a cocktail beverage.
Are you talking about Harvey Milk's closing? Well, that's not gossip. That's fact. It's closed.
It's closed as of today.
Yes, which is, you know, it's sad that the business didn't work.
Oh, sorry.
However,
for restructuring.
Yeah, whatever. You know, maybe they'll restructure the name. I always said that was a stupid, ridiculous name, and people wouldn't get behind it. And I hate to always, you know, whatever. But I think that, you know, Frank and Mike and everyone involved with it, they tried their best, and I wish them all well.
Right.
And
Love Big Mike.
yes,
Wonderful for the community. They all did. They tried their best, and when we had been there, we enjoyed it.
but what I don't understand is I heard, speaking of gossip, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard that, you know, so they're closed for restructuring, but I heard that they're becoming Phil's Barbecue.
Well,
Sounds
that's
like
just what Phil's Barbecue needed.
It sounds like a huge restructure to me.
Yum Yum Barbecue.
Okay,
A block away from another
can we
barbecue
talk about
place.
can we talk about Phil's Barbecue for a second?
Yeah.
Have you been out to the Phil's Bar? Well, I know you haven't.
Yes, I have.
In Santee?
No, not in Santee. No.
Oh, I about like died.
Oh, God.
I went out there. Oh my God, that place is fabulous, and the scenery, amazing.
Well, the scenery out in Santee is amazing. Yes. Remember, I used to go there quite often.
But you went to Lakeside because that's another time you were.
Yeah, but the gym that he went to was in Santee, which is where we went.
What gym did he go to?
I don't know, some fakakta gym.
Some.
Some
What?
fakakta gym. It was only white guys and Mexicans.
They all
had
that's in
tattoos.
Santee.
They all had tattoos and looked like they had recently been released from prison. So,
That's Santee.
so it was lovely. I had a very nice time at the gym. But yeah, I remember Santee. And that was also what. Did you?
No.
No.
Did I what?
Nothing.
No, go ahead.
Nothing. Was it that where the drive-in theater is? No.
In Lakeside?
That's
Yeah.
in Lakeside.
Well,
right.
it's Santee Lakeside.
Santee Lakeside.
It's on the border.
Right.
Is the drive-in still open down in Imperial Beach?
Oh, good question.
Jay,
Please
when
Google.
you're done texting whoever you're texting, could you Google and see if the drive-in is still open in Imperial Beach?
That would be good to know.
You know, because I think if that's the case, then there are still 2 drive-ins in San Diego.
San Diego.
If it's not, then the one in East County is the only one.
the
And
well, isn't there the
that
one-
one is always busy.
But isn't there also that one that's like in PB or something like
No.
that? No.
Well, I think during the summer but it's not really a drive-in. They
It's
go
like
in.
they shine it on a building or
Yeah,
something?
they go into like some school parking lot and.
Oh, okay. It still is?
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't been to that one. I
Well,
would go to that. I'd go to the one in Santee.
When Christopher Stavros and I were still together, we lived in Imperial Beach, and we used to go to that
The drive-in?
all the time. We used to go all the time. It was so fun.
I like going to. I haven't been though. I didn't go at all this year. You know the problem though.
You spend too much time at the river to go anywhere else.
During the summer, I know.
I mean, let's be real. We might as well pack up our newly fabulous studio that fits in one bag now and just do the shit from the river.
Oh my God, that would be so much fun. Let's do it.
We could totally do it for the river. That would be fun.
You know what would be more fun? Okay, I mean I wouldn't do it during the summer months because it is like 116 degrees out there.
And Ophelia ain't going to the river.
Ophelia does not. No. We all know 85 degrees is her. You know, anything above 85. Okay, yeah. Like, I'm like, oh, no.
With
But,
sunglasses, a wig with a hat on, some lipstick, and shadow.
no. I would not.
She'd be off camera.
Yeah, I would just be talking to you from the side. But you know, it would be fun to go up there, like when it starts going, because now it's starting to cool down, so
cool down,
it's
right.
lovely out there. But we could go out to the river house and do it from the deck and, have the river in the
that
background.
would be very pretty.
Oh my God, it would be magical.
I love that idea. Maybe we should get Jay to commit to doing that.
We could, yes. We couldn't go out, we couldn't go like out on the river because it's cold. The water is cold.
Oh, okay.
It's already starting. Well, it's not like cold yet. It's not like warm.
Could we do it before Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Maybe we should plan it.
This year I'm going camping with the Turner group for Thanksgiving because I was invited by Mom. Oh, that should be interesting because Jay's other half will be there. So I'll have a whole weekend to give him nothing but shit.
Oh, I heard nothing about this. I was not invited.
Oh, you weren't?
Well, obviously. Because this is the first time hearing about there is a camping trip for Thanksgiving. Oh, well.
Jay's family goes every year, and I was invited this year. No, I wasn't invited last year.
Oh, hell.
No, he's going to try to. No, don't make me call Mom right now and get her on speakerphone because I was not invited. Okay, I was supposed to be invited. However, a certain someone, I don't want to mention any names, Jay Turner, didn't tell me that I was invited to go. And so after, when I was talking to Mom, she's like, why weren't you here for the camping trip for Thanksgiving? I'm like, I didn't know anything about it. And she goes, I told Jay to invite you.
Smart man, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
But he invited the boyfriend who is dead to me now. And
Well,
so he was there.
This ought to make for a very fancy Thanksgiving.
Oh, you know I'm going to be there.
It'll be very fancy.
I'm going to set up my tent.
Your castle tent? No, you are not allowed.
I would have security posted out front. I'm like, you can come in. And then when what's his face comes to the door, I'll be like, nope, denied.
Denied.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Absolutely.
Well, clearly we're not spending Thanksgiving together again this year.
When have we ever spent Thanksgiving together?
Never. But you have always
Who's cooking
been
for you
invited.
for Thanksgiving?
Lee cooks every year.
Always, every year. But he has his restaurant now.
He always has Thanksgiving off.
Aren't they gonna open for Thanksgiving? Well, that's ridiculous. People like to go out and eat for Thanksgiving now.
They do. They also like to stay home and eat.
I'm gonna go camping.
This should be amusing.
With the Turner clan.
I can't wait for the show that we do after that. That will be fabulous. Make sure you take lots of photos of the shocked faces that will be trying to enter your tent area.
Like Gouda is standing over here like she has something to say. I don't want to talk to her unless she brings a shot.
I don't have anything
You know what, go.
to say to you.
To you.
Except nice hair.
Go get a shot and come back.
I'm going to get them made right now. See how I am?
You know,
God, she's such an alcoholic.
Gouda turned 29 this weekend.
Oh, that is a big lie. Gouda, if Gouda is 29, I'm barely 18.
Well, okay, you're 21, so he's 35-ish.
Yeah, no. She is ancient. She is an ancient
Ancient
bitch. Is what she is.
Drive by Drag is coming up soon at Baja Betty's, which I'm very excited
Do
about.
it?
No, I'm not going to do it, but I love to go. It's always fun.
I don't think I've ever been to that.
Oh, you should go. It's a riot. It is a riot. Chris Barone and they all
So
do
how
it.
does it? What is that? How does it work? What is it?
So
what do they
they take out most of the tables and chairs in the front area around the bar,
Yeah.
and they just get up and do camp drag performances. The workers there at Betty's and from here at Moe's.
do? So do they get in drag there?
Yeah, I mean it's all camp.
So it's kind of like that closet ball-ish thing?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Kind of, yeah.
Is that Gouda's purse?
I don't know.
I totally swear.
I
Hey,
don't.
Jay, hand me Gouda's purse. I think that's Gouda's purse.
Is that Gouda's purse?
Yes. Jesus.
Good Lord. Oh, it looks like it's made out of like seatbelts.
It is. I think this is good. I'm gonna look inside because she left it. Oh, it's already unzipped because the zipper's broken. Now I can't open it. Oh, now she's really screwed.
Oh shit.
It is her fucking purse.
Maybe it's not a purse. Maybe it's like a.
It's her
a
computer
work bag.
It is her
A
computer bag. But that's a purse. Girl, is this yours?
Yeah, that's my seatbelt bag.
You are such a girl.
I'm a big queer.
I'm a bit weird.
That's my dad. It's my laptop bag.
It's very fancy and recycle and
Exactly, and it's safe.
see.
Good, we've missed you.
Actually, I know, I miss you guys too.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, now you look amazing with the new lights.
Well, it's
I
about.
know, I was gonna say we got new lighting.
What were you gonna say? Were you gonna gossip?
Cheers, Jay.
Wow, those are actually really good. Thanks, Brian!
Okay. While you're here, the remodeling.
Yes.
Right.
The expansion.
What is the difference between a remodel and an expansion?
Well, because we are expanding the patio.
So you're making it bigger.
Yes.
All right.
Bigger
So,
is better, as we all know.
well, and that's why you're single. Anyway, so
Pretty much.
So-
Because
so
everyone
small.
likes a glory hole, and Buddha can't fit in one, so that's why I
oh, is this your? Whose is this?
Clearly that's his.
Oh, I think all of this your stuff fell out of your purse.
Oh, it is. Oh, this is here. I have an invitation to Gossip Girl's anniversary party, because this is for you personally, because it was.
You mean the one that
on
already
Tuesday.
happened?
Yeah, so you
got
can go
it.
to it now.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
And this is Latin music.
Latin music.
I'm gonna file this with all of the other invitations you've ever given me. All right. So,
This is my cigarette case.
you don't smoke.
Neither do you.
No.
Wanna go
The
have
bar,
one?
the bar,
Yeah.
the bar, the bar. The bar is
So,
expanding.
so they're expanding the bar. When are they starting the remodel? The expansion.
is starting on November 3rd, Monday, and November 1st and 2nd.
Not
Saturday
this
and
Monday, in a month.
Sunday. November, correct.
Right.
Um,
So
um,
after Halloween.
Correct. It's basically the day after Halloween we're going to start. That's Saturday, because Halloween's a Friday. Saturday we're starting to clear out the tables out in the patio, and on Sunday we're going to have a huge dance party to say goodbye to the old patio.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. And I'll get you an invitation for that too.
Oh, that'll
Well,
be
how
fun.
are they going to say goodbye to the patio?
Well,
I mean, you girls will
what
just
you
think of
do,
anything
you
to
get a
do.
drink and you go, bye patio.
Bye, patio.
But there'll
It's
be
not
no,
that
but there will be no
hard.
tables out there.
Yeah, no. Who needs a table? I've never
So,
really
but
seen you sit at
don't
a
you think
table
they
except for right
don't
now.
think that they should have the Sunday brunch?
It's
For
gonna-
it'll be the last brunch before
Well,
the
we're doing the
expansion.
brunch.
the brunch is
still.
in here, right?
The brunch, we set the brunch inside, and
Oh,
it'll be that
see-
way throughout the whole time that we are.
When
going
I come
under,
when I come to
the night.
brunch, I sit on the patio by the front. I sit at the table
Oh, because
by the
you like
front
to be
door.
seen.
Because I like to be seen. I'm not gonna. Why would I go out unless I'm going to be seen?
Yeah, but it's funny because no one really wants to see you. So I.
Well, they all run, but
That's
Away or two?
way. Only the people that
the smart ones.
only the ones
smart ones, right.
Only the ones that haven't made it yet come up to my table. Except for Todd Gloria, he runs.
Yeah.
Oh, and I heard that I'm hosting an event that he's going to be at on Monday. We're going to talk about that
I
later.
love Toddy.
Really?
Oh yeah, I adore him. I really do.
Oh, you
I've
need
been
to step
friends
on
with
that
him for a
side.
long time.
I adore Todd as well. So.
Thank you. You're right. in
I
the
do
middle.
not. But that's clearly because you have not had to call on him.
I have no street issues on Brooks Avenue. Thank you.
Yeah, you have not had to call on him to do something.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, but you
And
have.
it's done for me.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Maybe that's because you have Chris and all of his money, which he's donated to his campaign to make a difference.
no.
Or maybe that you have cameras. Oh yes, trust.
You have a camera?
Oh, I do. And I also have Michael Turco coming to my house.
Michael
So
Turco.
I called, yes, I do, which we'll talk about later. But I called Michael Turco. So I called Todd Gloria's office. I swear to God. So Turco's going to come out. And so, shut up. So Turco's going to come out. And so I called Todd Gloria's office and I'm like, hey, you might actually want to deal with this problem because there's going to be cameras so that you can come and talk now.
Oh my God.
You are a piece of work. That's why
So
I
the
love you.
patio's going to be closed for 6 weeks.
Correct. We're gonna. Our plan to reopen is the day after Christmas, which is like everyone's favorite day because you go out shopping and drinking. So that is when we.
But
What are all the people that go out on Christmas do? Like me, because I'm Jewish.
They come here because we will still be open.
But isn't the busiest bar day of the year? Isn't that always the day before Thanksgiving?
Yes.
We'll still be open.
But no patio.
But
No patio.
We'll have like about a quarter of the patio will be open where the door is to come in. That whole half will still be open.
All right.
So there'll be some tables out there. There's going to be some glory holes so you can see the construction going on.
Glory holes.
Yeah.
Big enough for you to put a fist through.
But they're gonna make the patio bigger, and it's gonna be a square bar.
Square bar
And they're adding parking next door.
that'll be coming eventually. There'll be like about 18 more spaces, and there's going to be another bathroom outside,
Which is for men only.
Men only, but I'm sure women can probably use it. But there's going to be urinals. So, but you know,
Girl, have you seen some of the lesbians in this town?
Hey, you know, they can stand and pee too. They
I've
have little
seen it.
contraptions that you can buy for $7.
You can ask Lauren Walker, who works there. She always stands and pees
So does Holly.
because she's not a lady. They're both not ladies.
Holly, no. Holly is a lady.
She is a mother, not a lady.
She is a lady.
There's that difference.
All right, go. I'm
Okay.
done with you.
We love Moe's. Moe's is
Thank
fabulous.
you.
Thank you.
Fabulous, thank you. Get out, bitch. Get the fuck out.
Bye, everyone in TV Land. It's great seeing you.
All right,
again.
thank you. Good seeing you.
Bye.
Security.
Oh, and happy birthday to me.
All right, goodbye.
Oh, Gouda. See what happens when we don't come here?
Are we going
for
on a break?
4 weeks? We are going on a break. We're going on a break, and then you're having a little special
Because I
guest.
need to go talk to Jason on the bar and get me a drink.
Okay. Well, you...
Since the other Jay here doesn't seem to care about my drinks or your drinks,
He's producing something
he
on
must
his
be-
phone.
I think he's talking to the person who's dead to me.
He's producing something on the phone.
Oh, he's dealing with Stonewall.
You know, that event that you're doing on Monday.
So he comes up to me tonight and says to me today, don't forget you're hosting that event on Monday for Stonewall. And I'm like, what event? You made a bet with someone. Tell them.
I did. I made a bet with Nestor that there is absolutely no fucking way in hell that you have any idea that you are doing the event on Monday.
So today, he's like, oh, I'm all stressed out over this event that's on Monday. I'm like, what event? And he's like, the event that you're hosting. I'm like, what event am I hosting? He's like, the event you're hosting on Monday for Stonewall. I'm like, I don't know anything about what you're fucking talking about. He goes,
And when did he tell you?
he goes, I told you that night that we were out at the SRO.
After how many
I
cocktails?
said to him, tell me one time that I've ever walked into the SRO sober. Most of the time, I can't even remember when I was at an SRO until they posted on their Facebook page that I was
That you were there.
No, you were sober when we pulled up.
I was not. I have never walked into SROs sober ever.
You were at Bourbon Street before.
Okay, tell me where you were making sense at all. We were at Bourbon Street, and what were we doing? Drinking cola?
Cola? What are you, Canadian? Cola?
I was drinking because of that hideous show that we were watching at Bourbon Street. Okay. And then we went on. All right. So no, I was not sober when we got to the SRO for you to invite me to do.
Well, I'm very
That is a
excited.
big fat lie.
I'm very excited for you to do the show on Monday. It's going to mean a lot to Stonewall.
How much am I getting paid?
You're getting paid in love and kisses
Okay.
and affection.
I so need more than that from you two.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's take a break.
Yes, we're going to be right back.
We're back. And Aaron has changed. No,
A
just kidding.
lot.
This is Tony. And you are a friend of my sister Wanda.
Yes.
In Atlanta.
Yes.
And I'm sorry that you're friends with her.
Oh.
It
okay.
happens.
That's
it
all right.
happens.
Yeah.
But she called yesterday, and for a while, she has told me that you watch the show more than she does.
Probably.
Why is that? What's your favorite part about the show? First off, that's what I need to know.
You
Thank you.
my
That's
God.
what I tell everyone all the time.
and your breastises.
Thank you.
Yes.
They're very expensive. They're
Are
not
they?
cheap. No. They come from Germany.
Well, they look very real.
Thank you. You cannot feel. Yeah.
You take the German.
Shut up.
I can't feel Ophelia.
You cannot. Oh, because my last name is Later.
Oh.
See,
Oh.
Ophelia.
Yeah.
Later.
Right.
Because I'm a virgin.
Oh.
Yeah, it could
Me
happen.
too.
So you're traveling here. You're in California.
Yes.
And you were just in San Francisco.
Yes.
And what were you doing there?
Well, I was speaking to people. I have multiple sclerosis.
Yes.
And I actually go around the country telling people about multiple sclerosis, telling them about living with the disease, how to get over it, and how to conquer it, how to move
Well,
on.
how do you get over it?
Well, I guess you never really get over it,
Right.
but you deal with it. And sometimes you have to get over that because some people get mired in it and it drags them down and they don't live their life.
Because even though you have it and you've had it for,
About 18 years.
so how old, so I don't want to age you, but I will. So how old were you when you found out?
27.
So I'm thinking you were obviously out then.
Yes.
When did you come out?
When I was 14.
See, I'm still debating. I'm still questioning. I'm in the Q category.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, as a gay man, how was that? Because I think that gay people are very judgmental. And I've said this on, and we won't go major into this, but what I have said was what I think is kind of sad about our community is that, for a very long time, we've had all of these wars going on. And what I don't understand is that a lot of people that are in the military, because the military is very popular in the gay community, we don't see them out that have come back that are wounded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we just lost here at the show, we just lost a very, very dear friend of ours, Doug, who I always, what I always loved about him is, with all of his challenges, he was still very out and still very part of the community. So how was it like when you found out at 27 that you have this, and then you stayed in the community and did all of that?
Well, it's a little demoralizing in a way because it does rob you a little bit of your mobility. There are sexual problems that come along with it, dysfunctionality, I should say. And that is, a major blow in our community, obviously, and you don't feel like you can be quite everything you've always were before.
Right.
So not only do you have to deal with the disease, but then you have to deal with what it's doing to you mentally too.
Which do you think is worse?
Wow. I would say the disease is worse.
Than the mental?
Sure, because the mental thing's up here, and over time you can learn to deal with that. And obviously the disease is what it is, and it will do what it does, and it's going to run its course, and you can treat it, but you're still going to be affected no matter what you do.
Because there isn't a cure for it
No
yet,
cure.
right?
No cure.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think is sad.
Well, there's all kinds of medications. I think there's 8 approved medicines right now, and there'll be 11, and there'll be more next year. And there's a lot of options for people. I always hear, if you're going to have MS, this is the best time to have it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's so much that they're doing on it?
There's so many options open to somebody who has MS, who's newly diagnosed. They can choose from all kinds of medication.
That maybe wasn't when you were?
Oh yeah, totally. The first medication didn't come along until 2002. No,
So you
excuse me, 92.
I was going to say, because that would have been a very long time that you would have had nothing.
Yeah, well, a lot of people before that.
They had nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
So what do you think is the most challenging? And because we have a short period of time, which is sad, but it's true. But it isn't all our fault. I'm just excited that you're here and that you
I'm
can do
excited
it.
to be here.
Yeah. So what do you think is the most challenging, and what do you think that we could do, like as a community?
I think people just need to be accepting, and I don't think there's a huge problem with that either. People are quite accepting of the disease, and they do help generate when somebody wants to organize a drive to raise funds or something, there's always support behind it. And I've never actually felt it where somebody didn't quite understand. I think family members maybe need to be a little more open to it, a little more understanding of it when they're first confronted with it.
Right.
And really
So you think
learn.
that the families... See, now that's interesting. So you think the families had a harder time than the community?
Oh yeah, often. Yeah.
Really?
Well, sure, because you're taking that person. You usually don't get diagnosed till you're in your 20s.
Right.
That's very average. And that person changes right before people's eyes, and it's usually not for the better. So that person that becomes a new person. And,
Right.
Their walking may be affected. There are cognitive issues. There could be vision issues. Lots of things come along are possible with the disease.
Now, how is dating?
Well, I've been in a relationship for about 27 years.
That's like a lifetime.
I
So
know.
that was like before.
Yes, it was.
So you were with him before.
Yes.
Okay, so then did that change the relationship, or?
I mean, obviously it does change it a little bit. He's been
Right.
great. I mean, he was very accepting of it, and really he was happy it wasn't something worse. When I was exhibiting these symptoms and things were happening, he of course was thinking, well, it could be the worst. It could be this, and it wasn't that. It is something we can deal with and something we treat, but obviously you have to work around it, and your relationship changes, like every relationship.
Well, I avoid relationships, so. Or relationships avoid me, or I don't know what it is, but
Okay.
yeah, it's something like that, along those
Right.
lines. But that's kind of cool, that, I mean, he was able to deal with that,
The one
and not
thing.
be,
The one thing that MS really taught me over the years is you've got to appreciate life. And you've
Yes.
got to appreciate people in your life. Grasp all opportunities and do things just because.
right.
You don't have to have a good reason to do something. Do it because it feels good. Do it because it feeds your soul.
Well, now I live by that, and they will tell you that I have always, because when I was coming out and all of that, that was like the beginning of the whole AIDS epidemic.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So for me to see how many people I lost, and then like every birthday, the first thing that I always think of, which is very odd, is I can't believe it. Like
You're right.
why, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always appreciated some of the things that I have done, that I've been able to get, that I've, have been able to do, and so I appreciate that, and I do think that it's important, and it is encouraging to me what you were just saying, that the community was more accepting, because I don't know what has happened to so many people. Because you don't really see people out in the community that aren't perfect.
Right.
So that's encouraging to me.
Yes. And it's really okay not to be perfect.
And I agree with that. And on a closing note, you're here for a what? You're in
Pinball.
San Diego for
I'm going to be doing a pinball tournament up in Riverside, actually.
So you're going to Riverside.
I like balls.
You like balls. I've never heard of a pinball tournament.
Oh yeah, they go on all over the country.
Do we have them here?
Yes, you do. San Dimas, is that close?
Where is San Dimas? If you guys were paying attention, you would have heard that. Oh my God.
Is that not close?
No.
Okay,
How far away
sorry.
is that?
It's near Riverside, so it's probably about here.
Okay, I don't even know what pinball is. What is pinball?
You know where you had a machine and there's buttons and there's a silver ball and it's rolling all around hitting targets. You've got flippers.
They have tournaments for that?
Yeah.
I have never.
All around the world.
I don't think I've ever even played pinball.
Oh my gosh.
It's true. Do we even have a pinball machine here?
We used to have one at PAX. Yeah, we used to have one tournament.
But there's not in any.
No, there is one at the
See, we're gonna figure out where there's a pinball machine
there's a video game bar in North Park that has
in North. What is it? Because
it's called it's new. Arcade.
see, because there's not. Oh, I just drove by that because they have the arcade games.
Yeah.
We don't know
called
anything
arcade.
about pinball here.
Oh.
Nothing.
Well, I can educate you.
On
We don't
pinball?
have time for that.
All right, we don't have time for that.
No.
Well, I'm glad that you came.
Yeah.
And Wanda will be very excited. Maybe she'll actually watch the show.
I want to
Yeah,
watch your brother.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, she's abusive. You know, she used to beat me up when we were growing up.
She beats me up.
Thank you. That's all I needed. That's all you needed to come on and say. And then I would have showed this to my mom and dad, and I would have been happy. All right. Thank you for being here.
Hey.
We're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back with Erin's coming back. Yay!
Okay, we're back. That was a very
Oh
informative
my
segment.
God, Jay is, her panties are all tied up today.
Just a little.
God.
God. We have to do this quick because we literally have no time.
All right, what are we talking about?
Okay, you are going to be somewhere on Monday.
I'm going to be at the Stonewall thing. We have no idea where it is right now. I didn't even know that I was doing it. Oh, it's going to be Gossip Grill.
Yes.
Monday.
6 o'clock.
Yes. Some
And
politicians will be there. Some politicians may back out.
May. But you're going to be there in all your
I
fabulous
guess I'm gonna be
regalia.
Yeah.
Looking delicious as
Halloween's
usual.
around the corner.
Yes.
I just want to remind people that want to do drag, because all of the butch boys suddenly, you know, drag is fabulous and wonderful. One day a year.
And everybody's looking for some size of heel.
Yes. I want to recommend for all of my drag sisters in the community, book them now, and you will pay.
Yes.
You will pay. This is an art. It is very expensive to look this bad. And
How much do you charge?
well, it depends. I don't like to do it.
Oh, okay.
So I generally don't. I just do it for like really, 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 really good friends. And then they have to take me out to a very, very, very expensive good
Nice dinner. Oh, well, that's
Because
not
I'm
bad.
about food.
That's.
Yeah,
I would do that.
if I had a choice between cash or taking me out to a
Food.
nice dinner, you're taking me out to a nice dinner.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, there you
That reminds me, Kevin. Kevin, what's his last name? What's Kevin's last name?
Kevin, what does he do?
He's the realtor.
Otto.
You owe me a really expensive dinner, and it's getting more and more and more
Oh,
expensive.
shit.
Yeah,
It's-
I just now remember.
Technically, it's probably going to be a dinner
He used to own a cleaning company.
cleaning company, and now he's a realtor.
Yes, and you owe me very expensive dinner. Anyway, so yeah, I just now remember. Now it's even more expensive than it was when I first did it. Yeah.
Nightmare is coming up.
Nightmare's coming up.
On that Saturday. Nightmare is being done by the HBA now, so it's going to
Which
be
is not the center, which
No.
I don't even know how that happened.
The proceeds are going to benefit the center, but it's now going to be a big block party, and there's going to be a Rich's main stage, and it's going to be also all ages. There's going to be a family
You know what I
area.
have to say, and we're not going to go into it because we have a lot of time. You know, the one thing that I had a problem with Pride, and the one thing that I've had a lot of problems with is when it starts becoming corporate. Community should say community. That event has always been a center Pride, not Pride, but
It was a
has been
center
the
event.
center community event, and it needs to stay that. When other businesses, when there's so much bullshit that's going on with City Fests this year and all the other years, and I've always been a supporter of City Fest.
Yes, you have.
City Fest or Hillcrest Business Association, look at Pride, look at their mistakes, and don't do them.
Thank you.
All right, that's all I have to say.
And on that note, we should probably tell everybody that we are not going to be every week
We are not
anymore.
going every week. We are taking, yes,
We're going to do every other week.
which is bi. We're going to
Bi.
go bi. We're going to be bi. Is that bi-weekly?
It-
Or it's bi-monthly?
I think it's twice monthly. So bi-weekly, yes. Bi-weekly would be right.
No, it would be bi-monthly.
No, bi-monthly
Twice
is
a
every
month.
2 months.
Oh. So is it bi-weekly?
It's bi-weekly, yeah.
All right. Ooh, bi-weekly.
We are bi-weekly.
Be a
So
good bi.
we'll be back in 2 weeks when the,
I'm going to wear my construction hat.
so you're going to be a lesbian.
No, that's not in 2 weeks. They're not starting until the 5th of... No, girl, we still have one more. Next week,
No, I mean, you were going to be a lesbian because you're always a lesbian for Halloween.
for Halloween, I might come as a lesbian.
Saying. Ponytail and all.
And then after that, I'm coming in a hard hat.
Fabulous.
Because we'll be in the construction zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Maybe while they're doing the construction, in case they're... Well, I do like the construction workers. Maybe we can do one from my house.
You heard it here first. The river and her house. This could be a thing. Okay. And don't forget, Palm Springs Pride is coming up.
I'm just also saying, oh, and you know I'm there.
Favorite Pride of the year, babies. Perhaps we should do one from there too.
When is that? That's the weekend.
It is the 1st and 2nd of November.
Okay, so wait. So, the production crew, Jay, should work on this. Let's go on Thursday to Palm Springs, and then we can film from Palm Springs on Thursday, and then do Pride.
I would do that. I'm in. Down, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you'll see us in Palm Springs Pride.
No, we still have one more here before them.
What she said.
Jesus, get your fucking
What
calendar
she
right.
said.
That's why you're always late for parties.
On that note, we will leave you, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.